Hello, folks. Welcome back. We are kind of on Westland today. Today is the question and answer video that I've been promising for a while. I have been working at it with different types of softwares to try to get something a little different than just, having the game open and talking. So you guys can actually see me for once and go from there. But the most asked question that I've seen, for months and months now, is what about the wagon? Where can we find axles? And the short answer to it is nowheres. It's not in the game yet. So it's in the game in the sense that it's at your base and you can put items into it, but it can't be completed. The axles do not exist. So until they release those and put those into the game, the axle is not going to be there. The cart's not going to be able to be used. And that's it. It's been teased. It's been in the game forever. Just like in Grimsoul, the wagon, it's there, but we still can't complete that. Now, the one thing that is interesting and kind of leads to, speculation is that in Last Day on Earth, the ATV was added recently. I think probably about 2 months ago. So that kind of gives us hope that eventually it will be there. But for the time being, the cart does not exist. Or at least it can't be crafted or completed. So hopefully that answers question number 1. On to question number 2. Why do I have so many coins? And how do I get coins in the game? I have so many coins because I like hoarding coins. It's that easy. The more coins I have, the more I can do. And that's actually beneficial when update videos come out where I need to be able to run around and the 100 energy is not enough to do it. So that's why I collect coins. And that just feeds into my game hoarding mentality. Now, how do you get coins? So there are a few ways. The easiest way is opening the free chest. So when you go into the inbox, there is a free chest that you can open every hour. And that chest can give you 1 to 3 coins every hour. Now it also gives you, jerky and a bunch of garbage, to be honest with you. But that's the first step. Step number 2. Not Spirit Cave, Canyon Trials. You go to the Canyon Trials, you defeat as many levels as you can, and you get coins every 2 or 3 days from that. Then the third thing is bounty hunts. You gotta do bounty hunts. You gotta do them every day. You gotta collect all the coins you can. And that's how you get to hoard as many coins as I do. Question number 3. Where can I fish and how do I find fish? Well, fishing is not in the game. Just like the cart, it's there, it's teasing you, but it's not in the game yet. So we cannot go fishing. Again, referencing Last Day on Earth, that's an activity that has recently been in the game. And Last Day on Earth, again, has been out a lot longer than Westland Survival and Grimsoul. So actually fishing, not in the game yet. And where can you find fish? By experience, I've found most of the fish in the red zones. So that's usually out down in the south is where I've usually found most of the fish that I have. I would guess, I don't go to the north that often, the snowy zones, so I would guess that the red zones up there would probably have, the same kind of thing. But it is a rare drop, so you're not going to find it automatically. It just happens to drop when it drops. So fishing, not in the game, and fish usually found in red zones. Question number 4. Where do I find parts for my horse or the stable? Short answer, shootout spot. That is the primary place to find those items for your horse, your stable. So stirrups, saddles, my God, I can't remember what else. I've had my horse for so long now that I don't recall what it actually takes. But stirrups, saddle, horseshoes. That's the other thing. And horseshoes. The best way to find them, shoot at spot. The shoot at spot spawns every day. And it is a very easy event. So go to that. Besides that, you can get lucky in the other events. Attack train, emergency stop, and things like that, where you might be able to find some parts for it. But a primary spot is the shootout spot. So make sure you do visit that every day if you're working on getting your horse. Where do I find oats for my horse? Two main sources. Source number one is the canyon trials. So the more you advance in that, usually the more oats you will get. The second one is the bandit stash. So that's when you've angered the bandits and they come attack your base, and you kill the bandits and get a map to go raid their base. So those are the two sources that I would say provide the most oats over time. You can also sometimes get lucky and find some oats, a couple here or there in different zones or in different chests, but that's not really a big source of it. Canyon trials and bandit stash. Now, that being said, oats can actually be bought from the shop without any money. You just need coins. So again, going back to my other questions of why do I have extra coins or so many coins? If I need to buy oats, I have the ability to do so. But the two main ways to earn them are canyon trials and the bandit stash. And then if you have a lot of coins, you can actually buy them in the shop. Hopefully that answers that question for you. So why do I have so many chests? Well, that's a little bit of a story, I guess. A little bit a while ago. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. A while ago, in update 0.12.0, if I'm not mistaken, the developers actually brought in a massive new element to the game, which is all the storage units, right? So the wood, stone, steel, cloth, food, healing supplies. So they brought in all these new storage units that made it so we didn't need as many chests. So from that point forward, players, I think, were limited to the number of chests that they could get. Players that have been playing prior to that were able to keep the chests that they had. So that's why I have so many chests, and new players can't craft as many. It's because of that update, and being is that those storage units can be upgraded pretty significantly. I believe that they just felt that they didn't need any further chests. But players before update 0.12.0 were able to keep their chests, and that's why I have so many. Another question that we see often enough is, how do I reset my skill points? Well, the skill points, as you know, are things that you earn as you level up. So for every level between 1 and 100, you get a skill point. And then you can apply that to damage, defense, attack speed. And sometimes as we go along, we want to have different kinds of skills, right? Have more damage or more defense or more attack speed. And we can, with this game, actually change those. But what we have to do is do a reset. So you go into the shop. It costs 200 points, and I believe it's under the resources section, where you buy a little book called Skill Reset, and it'll cost you 200 coins to do so, and then you'll be able to reuse your points however you see fit. So I guess I want to close off by thanking everybody for questions in the comment sections of my videos, for watching my videos, and also for subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it greatly. For a lot of newer players, if you look back at the old videos, you will see that the game has changed tremendously. The one thing that I do give massive props to the developers of Westland is their ability to improve on the graphics of the game. Just the visual appeal that they've been able to differentiate from Grim Soul and Last Day on Earth and Jurassic Survival, and kind of make it its own game, even though it's based on all the same mechanics as those other games. It has changed significantly along the way. So that is really something that what am I trying to say? I'm looking forward to in the future to see how those evolutions continue to improve on the game, the gameplay, the game mechanics, the visuals, things like that. Hopefully we get some more events or some more zones, something to spice things up a little bit. But definitely a lot of the stuff from a year ago has changed significantly from what the game is today. So there are a lot of things that I did not go over in terms of questions and answers today, simply because they don't apply anymore. A lot of the questions were based on, mechanics or questions from videos of several months and, a year ago, where because of the updates that have been put out recently, they just don't apply anymore. So there's no real sense in going through it because we can't do them or they've changed and things like that. But again, like I said, I'm looking forward to see what this game brings to us in the future. I am enjoying the heck out of it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Guys and gals, I should say. And with that being said, that is it for today, folks. Hopefully this has answered some of your questions. If you enjoyed this type of video, let me know. And if you have any other questions about, the game, recent stuff, like things that are in the game now versus what they were a few months and maybe a year ago, let me know in the comment section and I will see about doing another one. But on that note, folks, I'm going to wish you all a great rest of the day, morning or evening, wherever you are. Take care.